kufanya ile kitu, so nikarushwa nje and I had to reconnect again from start. So if you were in the other live, karibu tena, pole. So we were talking about the things. I was stating a few things that I wish I knew when I started earning. When I was that little girl, um, I think it's more than 10 years ago. And yeah, because I remember I was in my, I think, 20, I think I was 20 by then, because I had only completed CPA part 1 and part 2. And then a friend of mine connected me to an audit firm about town. And I was like, yeah, they need an intern. So I went there. I did. They took me. They told me they want an intern for 3 months, and I was available because why not? I didn't have any responsibility, so yeah, my time was there. So, and I remember by then, I think the first month they paid me 3 Gs, and yeah, one, two, 3,000. And now the second month I was paid 5K, and the third month for the 3 months internship, if I'm not wrong, which I wasn't confirmed in the audit firm, but I was taken in another institution. But the owner of the audit firm, he had another institution, so I was taken there just to do accounting things. So one of the things that I wish I knew when I started earning that 5K, it's like I know it was my money, but it wasn't a must for me to spend each and every coin that I was getting. I know 5K inaweza kaa kidogo, but if I only knew about things like 50, 30, 20 rule, and then when you come, if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button or like the video, leave a comment, tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you started earning, or maybe even right now, maybe one of the things that you wish you knew a month ago. We are learning here. So I remember because I used to stay in a hostel in Gara. Most of the guys know the Ngara, and then the audit firm was just not far from the central police station, there UN. So it's a walking distance. I used to walk from the hostel to the audit firm. So not transport cost, nothing. My parents used to cater for the hostel fees. So the only expense that I had that time was food. Now food in 50 bob. So now you can imagine that 5K, it was a lot for me by then. That is more than 10 years ago, yeah? So I wish I knew that I was not supposed, I know it's my money, but I was not supposed to spend like each and every coin. I could have saved maybe a K a month or just something small. Or, yeah, so that is one of the things that I wished I knew when I started earning. Karibuni sana. If it's your first time, please use your subscribe button or like the video. Leave a comment. Tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you started making your money, or you wish you knew like yesterday, and right now you know, and you have planned or you're purposed to start doing that. Another thing that I wish I knew, it's maybe having the knowledge or having the interest of things to do with finances. You know, one of the things, it's very funny that most of the accountants, that's my profession, most of the accountants, yeah, we have done accounting, blah blah blah, the basic things of it, but it's another thing. Thank you so much, thank for them that are laughing at me. I know, and thank you so much for the likes. um I know we there is a one thing to learn accounting, and there is another thing to have the knowledge of maybe the basic things of finances, like the saving, the investing there. That's a totally different thing that are not being taught in classes. I know we are a bit what privileged because you have the basic knowledge, but put it into practice. Tunasomanga kupita, not like to put it in your life most of the times. Like tell me about like getting knowledge about MMF, or someone to guide you on you're supposed to save this percentage in your earning. And I wish I had that interest, or I wish I had friends to guide me. That 5K you're earning, that 10K you're earning. By the way, in my fourth month, when I was transferred now to the other institution, waliniongezea 50s and I started earning 10K. So it was a huge thing for me. Because even that time they gave me a small, it's like staff's quota. That's a hi Lilian, hi. Karibu. Tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you started earning, when you were that little girl there. So they housed me, they were giving me food, and I didn't have any expense unless maybe on Sunday when I'm going to church, because church was a bit far. So that's 10K, and I used to spend it on every coin, man. I wish I had that friend to tell me, by the way, you're supposed to save, or there is this thing you can put maybe like 5K in your MF, or maybe like right now it's very easy, even if you're a student in campus, or as in you can save from the comfort of your, as long as you're having a smartphone. Safaricom have this thing that is called ZD. If you have like 10K in your M-Pesa and you're not spending, you don't have any plan, maybe in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, irushe huko. You get interest each and every day, depending with the market interest rate. So, hi, hi, thank you. Please subscribe. You're not subscribed. If you're a new member, it's a small channel here. When you talk about basic things of finances, tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you started earning, or maybe one thing that a friend of yours or you have learned of late. Yes. Okay, it's okay. Let me come. Okay, come. I tell you. Sorry guys, I have my little buddy here. Just 1 second. Bye. Yeah, it's called parenting. You multitask everything. So then you can imagine that time I was taken to, hi, yeah, welcome. Said hi, yeah, hi. Um, I was sent to the new institution earning 10K. If I had someone to tell me, if you can put that 4K in that Safaricom thing and you start earning interest each and every day, or maybe MMF, go lock your savings. Nowadays, we have a lot of things. Tunes is there, and lock your investment there for 3 months, for 6 months, instead of spending all that money. So that is the second thing that I wish I had, that one friend mwenye angeniambia you don't have to spend everything, there is tomorrow. Okay, one thing with saving, you might think like you're sacrificing yourself too much right now. But tomorrow, when you got that emergency and you don't have anyone to call, that's when you realize you did the best thing, saving. Yeah, thank you, welcome. Please like the video, subscribe if you have not subscribed. You can also go visit my other videos that I've done. Yes. No. Yeah. Okay. That I've done. Yeah, and see what we usually talk about. So those are two of the things that I wish I knew when I started earning. You don't have to spend everything. You can save. And the other thing, I wish I had someone to guide me, or to learn about, nowadays, sika kitambo, knowledge is everywhere. Go to YouTube, search ways to invest, simplest ways to save, uh, how to do budgeting, instead of spending each and everything. Yeah, I'm waiting for your comments. Thank you, Lillian. I'm waiting for your comments to tell me things that you wish you knew when you started making your first coin. Okay? Cause, but it's never late. Even right now, if you've not started, like, hi, Queen Mina. Hi. Welcome here. We're talking about things that we wish we knew when we started making our first coin, when we started earning that little amount of money. even right now, maybe there is something that you have learned or you learned last month and you didn't know about it, on how to make good moves when it comes to finances, the basic things. Yeah, those are the things that we're talking about here, and it's better late than never. We can also, right now we can start doing those things. And as I said earlier, nowadays it's very easy to get in on how you can save your money, on how you can budget, on how, I know there are a few things like, if you want to start budgeting, there is different types of budgeting. There is the envelope budgeting, when like you have like 10k, let's for instance say you're earning 10k or 20 g's, you list on your expenses. First of all, you list down your savings. Maybe you have a debt you want to pay. You put it separate. If you're having like food expenses, separate envelope. If you're having like transport expenses, separate envelope. Maybe like hanging out with your friends, separate envelope. In a way, if the amount you had budgeted, that, like it's for maybe going out with your friends, let's say you had budgeted 5k and it's done, the month is not yet over, that means until the month is done, you won't go out again. Okay? They are the basic things that to teach us or to train us on how to budget, you know. So yeah, we can get all the information online. We don't have to spend each and everything that we have. Okay. Mm, okay. Tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you started earning. I also want to get it from you guys, or maybe something that you have learned of late, you wish you knew, or maybe you've learned and you have implemented and it is helping you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you come across this live, leave that comment. Tell me that's one thing you wish you knew when you started. As as simple as it may like, it is, as it may look like, it can help someone. So just write that one thing that you wish you knew when you started earning. Yeah, or maybe something that you've learned of late. Hi, Costa. Hi, Karibu. You're welcome. Tell me one thing that you've learned of late when it comes to money. Thank you for your like. Yeah, I want all of us to learn. Maybe, like I can say one thing of late, I'm kind of addicted to. It's putting money. It's not having idle money in my account. Like right now in my bank, if I want fixed, it's either I've put it in my M-Pesa. If you're Kenyan, of course you know M-Pesa. And that is that thing, right? It's like an MMF for them that is leading. So it's either my money is there, it's giving me interest each and every day, depending with the market rates. So it's not like a fixed thing. Or I've put it in, there is something else. Hi from Nairobi. Hi Irene. Hi. Karibu sana. Tell me one thing that you've learned of late about money and it is helping you. So as I was saying, something that I've been addicted to nowadays, it's not having idle money. If it's something I'm not supposed to spend or I've not budgeted to spend in the next like 1 week, it's either I put it in that Safaricom thing MMF because it will give me interest on daily basis, or there is another thing called Tunes. I put it there, I lock for maybe 3 months, I'll keep earning. I think the last time the current, I don't know what the current is 7% or is it? I don't know. Can't remember. I've not checked off late. Or I put it there. Thank you for your like. Thank you for your like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your engagement. If it's your first time to come across this channel, please subscribe. These are the things that keeps me going. These Regina Kanana. Hi! Hi, Regina. Welcome. And I'm waiting for your comment. Tell me one of the things that you've learned of late when it comes to finances, or how to manage finances, or how to keep your finances in a better way. Okay? So it's either you put it in ZD or in Tunes or anywhere. Somewhere that, because the good thing with MMF, if you have not fixed in case of any emergency, you can access it. Also, there is ICA, as in, depending on the amount, you can access it. You can just withdraw it to your M-Pesa, and it will keep earning interest. So that is one of the things that I've learned, and I've learned to implement of late for the last few months or for the last 1 year, that there is no need of me having idle money in my account or in my M-Pesa, and I'm not intending to spend it in the next 1 week. I just keep it there. Ikimaliza 1 week, if I need it maybe next week, I just withdraw it like ZD. It's very easy. When I withdraw ASAP, you get your money. You've earned interest for the last 1 week, and now you spend your money. So that is one thing that I've learned of late, and I'm implementing it, and it's really helping me. Not having idle money in my account. So tell me about you. One thing that you have learned about budgeting. And used to struggle, kitambo, to know how to budget. Yeah, I have the knowledge, but implementing it, I used to struggle a bit, knowing that hii ni ya food, hii ni ya transport, hii ni ya going out. Because there is this one thing, especially the corporate guys. Um, I used to buy food a lot, lunch, and I used to spend money, because you can imagine, if the cheapest food you can get is 150 a day, that means that is 750, yeah, times 5 is, and assuming your office you're not being given breakfast, or if you're being given breakfast, you want to go with some things like samosas and all that. So in a day, you might find like you're spending like a 200K on food that you had not budgeted for when you're doing your budget starting of the month. So I used to find myself like I'm spending a lot of money on unbudgeted food, because when I was doing budgeting food, it means in the house, the onions, the basics in the house. And then I was like, no way. I started with the simplest, the envelope budgeting. Hiyo bahasha ikiisha, carry your food to work. And now I found myself, I'm even used of carrying my food to work. It's not like a big deal, and that is one of the things that saved me money. So I used to struggle, but with time now, I'm good with it. If I put this amount is for budgeting, this amount is for transport, this amount, I'll try my best to live within the budget. So yeah, tell me one thing that you've come to learn, and it's really working for you good. We can learn from it. Yeah. Are you okay? So. Sorry, panguza. Panguza. Okay, guys. I might end my live now. If you have anything that you've learned of late about finances, and it have really helped you, we can learn from it. Don't mind my friends there; they're flying, and it have really helped you. We can state it here. Comment with it. We can learn from it. All the comments I've seen, the coaster, the queen, the moon cat, yeah, Regina, Irene, thank you so much for your comments. Please subscribe if you come across this channel. Hit that subscription button, and also leave a like, leave a comment. It will help me to push the account. Okay? And I really appreciate your likes. Who's your like ukisonga? Leave a comment. Tell me that one thing that you have learned, and it have really helped you. Okay? Yeah. Um I think that's it, guys. Bye until next weekend. Let's then I have another live, God willing. See you next weekend. I appreciate so much your engagement.